Hello everyone, it's your sister Roland, and all I need is a few minutes to go over this story that actually began in on February 17th of 2021, where we have here in the blue shirt James Khuri with his son Brendan Khuri, and Brendan allegedly was driving without a license, and he allegedly took a red light and he took the life of Monique Munoz, pictured here with her parents. She was 32 years old. She was coming from work at the time, from her hospital job, and she was waiting to turn because it was, they released the video footage, and it was a white car, as like a white SUV in front of her, and that car went. She was just waiting for her turn so she can turn. And this young man, Brendan, that you saw earlier, he took the red light allegedly, and he slammed in her, and he was going at approximately, like, allegedly, let's say, over 100 miles per hour. Though he did brake, it still was a lot, and the impact was so damaging that she actually left this earth on the scene. And most recently, the family reached a $18 million settlement, which is the biggest settlement ever for something like this. It could go up if the family has to pay restitution, so it could go up to $25 million. And according to the family, this was their only daughter. So maybe they had sons, but that was their only daughter. The mom said they were very, very close. Of course, if that's your only daughter. Now, this young lady is gone, and what's so more tragic about it is the fact that this young man, he first of all, they took a while before they even arrested him, and then when they finally did, he just got 7 to 9 months in a juvenile boot camp. He didn't even go to the facility. He went to like a camp, and then I think he's on 4 years probation, and that's it. Even though this young lady lost her life, and people can say a lot of stuff that is very clear, because obviously if he was of another hue, it would not have gone like that. So why I wanted to make this video is what the father said, picture right here. So I got this from KTLA5, and this is what the dad say. He posted this today. I actually saw it on his story, didn't have a chance to screenshot it, but KTLA was the only news channel that actually said, because everybody was like sugarcoating it. He's like, oh, he hoped that this settlement, starts a new beginning. But this is what he actually said. It saddens me that nothing can bring back Miss Monique Munoz from the car accident between her and my son. And I hope that the 18.75 million insurance settlement will build a new beginning that will honor her spirit. So you supposed to put a statement out there. I think he just should have just sit down and don't say anything. Or if you're gonna say something, say I regret what my son did, and I hope the family can find some type of peace. Why would you say 18.75 million insurance settlement? Yes, it might have come from the insurance, but in a way it's like, okay, oh well, it didn't come out of my pocket. It was the insurance that paid the $18.75 million, and it's like, here you guys go, because he's a multi-million dollar businessman. He have several businesses. He have several real estate businesses and online businesses, and it's ridiculous. Why would you say something like that? This is just disgusting. The statement that was the fact that he put the insurance statement. Take out that part. She should have just leave it at that, because these people, you have your son. Your son is with you. because he's that 9 months is over, or almost over, whatever, because I think he's out. But these people will never ever get their daughter ever again, never. Even if they, with this 18.75 million after attorney's fees, even if they get 25 million, maybe they'll get 10 or 15 or whatever. That can't bring back Monique. Never. It will never be able to bring her back. And even if, and then they're older, they can't even have another child. So, but yeah, it's they got the money, but what does it doesn't do anything. What I think, what would have bring more closure is the fact that you had held your son accountable, because even the dad was charged. He was charged with delinquency of a minor, and that court date is coming up in June. So it's keeping your son accountable, and actually whatever you could, obviously it was, things were done, things were put in place so that this young man, before they even charge him, and plus the fact that he only spent 9 months, and he took somebody up to 9 months, and he took somebody's life. So obviously things were put in place because of the status of the family. But when we love somebody, because you could tell he looks like he loves his son. But when we love somebody, we supposed to keep them accountable. We're supposed to keep them. We don't enable them, because when you enable somebody, you're not helping them. And the thing is, we as human, we were not built to take another person's life. We were not. And that's something that he's going to have to live the rest of his life with. And that's something money can never, ever take away. And the fact that he was not held accountable, he just, in a sense, like, got away with it, because that's like a slap on the wrist. But that guilt will forever be with him, and it will haunt you, because we are not built to take another person's life. And no amount of money, no amount of nothing will be, that haunting will ever be able to take that away. It's when we hold ourselves, we take responsibility for the actions and the decisions that we choose to make. It won't get better. It won't make everything okay. But at least, as a lot of things that you would have to maneuver through, a lot of things you would have to process, you'll process it much easier. But that guilt will always stay with this young man, and guilt will lead people to do all kind of stuff, get into all kind of things, even take themselves out, taking substances, drinking more. That's why we need to hold the people who we love accountable. And this young man obviously was not really held accountable, because that's like a slap on the wrist, and that's like a slap in the face to the family. But anyway, what can we do? And a lot of people were saying, why people buy those fast cars for a young. That's a lot of people with money. That's what they do. I know several people with money. Some of them, as soon as their kids turn 16, the kid could choose whatever car that they want. Whatever, it doesn't matter, because they have the money to do that. That's why they do that. We because we're not on that level, we wouldn't do something like that. But for people that do have it, that's what they do. I know several people, that's what, as soon as that child turns 16, it doesn't even matter. Sometimes the child doesn't even know how to drive yet. They already have a luxury car. They already have a fast car. They could choose whatever car. That's why it's not all the time you give the child what you didn't have, because you're not helping them. Anyway, help this. Some things is the court of law will never give you justice. The court of law will never give you justice, because the court of law most of the time is very perverted, and it can be bought. But there is a court that you cannot buy, and whatever you sow, you will reap. And this is before you even leave this earth. So anyway, thank you for watching. Be careful when you're driving out there. Be careful. Always look before, even if it's your light to go. always look twice, because you never know you encounter. And it's a lot of young kids, it's a lot of people that are losing their lives because of people making decisions like this. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.